Good morning, Dopey, and welcome to another episode of Good Morning Dopey. Today is Thursday, October 13th. I'm tired. It's 5. I was up in the middle of the night or something, and I was like, I can do Good Morning Dopey in the morning. I'm going to get my coffee. Hold on. You guys just stay where you are. Hold on. Something just occurred to me, which is that, I've talked about how Good Morning Dopey is going to be over. And it occurs to me that I think I've been negative about it the whole way through. So, for those of you who are gluttons for punishment and are going to start watching on October 31st, which was Ad Rock, from the Beastie Boys' birthday, and the first day we did Good Morning Dopey, and I complained probably 365 days of the year doing a show I don't even know why I did it. I don't read the daily reflections, and I didn't really let them into my heart in a nice way. So I want to apologize to you guys for that. And I'm going to take a big stab at yesterday's and today's in a positive way. All right? I try. October 13th. I mean, sometimes we did. Sometimes we took it very seriously. Unremitting inventories. Continue to watch. Let's see, this is very appropriate. For selfishness, dishonesty, resentment, and fear. When these crop up, we ask God at once to remove them. We discuss them with someone immediately and make amends quickly if we have harmed anyone. Then we resolutely turn our thoughts to someone we can help. The immediate admission of wrong thoughts of actions. The immediate admission of wrong thoughts or actions is a tough task for most human beings, but for recovering alcoholics like me, it is difficult because of my propensity toward ego, fear, and pride. The freedom the AA program offers me becomes more abundant when, through unremitting inventories of myself, I admit, acknowledge, and accept responsibility for my wrongdoing. It is possible, then, for me to grow into a deeper and deeper understanding of humility. My willingness to admit when the fault is mine facilitates the progression of my growth and helps me to become more understanding and helpful to others. See, this is a very appropriate daily reflection. And the truth is, I did Good Morning Dopey because Howie wanted to do YouTube, and I was like, he was like, what can you do a lot of that I don't have to edit? I was like, there's 365 daily reflections, was my thinking. So we did this. And I shit on it all the time, and I kind of hated doing it. But, that's selfishness, dishonesty, resentment, and fear all in one thing. And changing the channel is calling somebody up. Changing the channel is being of service. Changing the channel is recognizing self-centeredness and all that bullshit, and changing the channel is to be of service. You hear the crickets? I'm having an epiphany this morning on Good Morning Dopey. All right, this is yesterday's. Curbing rashness. Another one that's very appropriate. Is it on or is it hot? When we speak or act hastily or rashly, the ability to be fair-minded and tolerant evaporates on the spot. Being fair-minded and tolerant is a goal toward which I must work daily. I ask God, as I understand Him, to help me to be loving and tolerant to my loved ones, and then to those with whom I am in close contact. I ask for guidance to curb my speech, and when I am agitated and I take a moment to reflect on the emotional upheaval my words may cause, not only to someone else, but also to myself. Prayer, meditation, and inventories are the key to sound thinking and positive action for me. I didn't pay attention to that at all. Being fair-minded and tolerant is a goal toward which I must work daily. I ask for it to curb my speech when I am agitated, and I take a moment to reflect on the emotional upheaval Yeah, I go for that agitation talk. Like I feel like there's a lot like I feel like when I get agitated it gives me ideas, but yeah, it's like people who get worried that when they stop using they'll be less creative. Sometimes I worry that if I'm less agitated I'll be less myself. But getting into the groove of positivity and next right thing stuff, you get into a different kind of groove. But I always like a little agitation to really, cut through and you get different textures and stuff. But there's different kinds of speaking rashly or hastily. I mean, think about the last daily reflection where I really shit on poor Selby and all he wanted was more good morning dopey, which is a very nice thing. So sometimes I do this. I would like to do this less. I think this was a good one. I'm gonna read some comments before we go because the year is running out, and we kind of dropped the ball on everything with Good Morning Dopey. I wonder what's gonna happen on YouTube when this is over. All right, all right, all right. Amy Hopler Mitchell, Dopey Trivia Champ at DopeyCon, said this cracked me up. I love you, Dave. Stay strong. Thank you, Amy. I love you too. Debbie Satmari, my daughter deals with fears being bigger than reality, and it creates such a brick wall for her. Getting the footing to step over into the reality can be overwhelming. This is a great passage, and that was with Hannah Sward. We all hate the daily reflections, but we all love Good Morning Dopey. Anne Rand did, in fact, write the Fountainhead, says Jeremy Walter. Thank you, Jeremy. Sifi likes the new approach to the YouTube videos. I wonder what she's talking about, if that's a woman. Everybody liked the vegetable one. Matt Shoemaker, who Soberlink owes $50 to, liked the vegetable one. Roy G. Biv liked the gardening too. Sloppy Jones thinks I should be smoking a pipe. Wow. Sloppy Jones says Happy Yom Kippur, and Roy G. Biv says it's not a happy holiday. Just an FYI. Ay. 1,000 Serious Moves had a dream she was at DopeyCon next year. You should come. Oh, here's a good one. You ready for this? This is Sloppy Jones, my personal hero. You're a walking, talking, YouTubing, podcasting, snapback slinging, Patreon hustling miracle. What a beautiful man you've become. Loving you hard right now, my dude. Real hard, like brutal love. Like backyard wrestling type of love. Almost like a one-on-one match of Twister with the lights turned down low and the smooth sounds of elevator jazz humming in the background. Such a joy to gaze upon you. That's very nice. Thank you, Garrett. I'm really happy for you that DopeyCon was awesome. This is Marla Gold. That makes me happy knowing it was awesome, that everyone enjoyed. Thank you for doing this, Dave, and toodles for Chris. Rebecca Barron, who I met. She's very sweet. She had a Dopey pen. She says, DopeyCon was truly magical. Thank you. All right. Fuck it. I think, here's a good one from AJ Wyatt. He seems like he's bringing the truth. Hold on. After this, I gotta go. Gotta get the kid at Nora's in Woodwind Ensemble. She gets up early. I'm just in a little bit of a rut, I think. I don't know what episode to put up this week after DopeyCon. Should it be a DopeyCon related episode or should I just do something else? I don't know. All right, AJ Wyatt. Your whole problem is control because you believe that you control everything around you, and that's why you have a problem with the spirituality part of sobriety. If you did have control, you wouldn't be an addict, and that's why you need a spiritual thing. Spirituality does exist. Something spiritual is out there, okay? Such as a sober atheist unless they've never had to fight addiction. If you're trying to spread that crap and lies about how you're in full control, and your life is normal at home, then you're full of it, full of it, because I guarantee there's shit going on, and I guarantee your relationships. This doesn't make any sense to me. I don't want to be in control, AJ Wyatt. I don't want to be in control. I don't care about control. I just don't want to be bored, and I want to have fun all the time, and I want everything to be good. So I hope everybody has a good day and has fun all the time. And really quick, I'm going to add a clickbaity thing, so it's not just random clickbait in the title, which I don't know if you noticed that I've been doing that. So we're going to go to, what's the gossip thing again? Gossip. What's the gossip page? A TMZ. So real quick, a TMZ item after all this spirituality, right? Just so I can put something clickbaity. Kanye West bank JP Morgan cuts ties with the Yeezy brand. Disco with Bella Thorne and who cares? Gisele Bündchen drops possible hint at what led to split with Tom Brady. What should we read about? I don't even know who Candace Owens is. Turns out Kanye West and Candace Owens didn't just decide to wear their White Lives Matter shirts on a whim. I saw that. The two have been planning it for weeks, with some of Kanye's former friends telling us she's acting as his chief advisor in his day-to-day life. I need an advisor. Sources close to Kanye tell us Candace has been reaching out to people on Kanye. It's unbelievable. Well, the White Lives Matter shirt really did change the world. Oh, God, what a horrible fucking world we live in. Just terrible. And here I am feeding the fire. And in other news, the Knicks lost last night because they suck. And the lighting is bad, but the sun hasn't even come up. That's how Good Morning Dopey this Good Morning Dopey is. I will never read, well, maybe I will, a Kanye West piece again. I've never listened to it. I don't think I've ever heard a Kanye West song. People really like him, too. He's in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, I think. What a crazy world this is. Yesterday, Mark Maron came into Katz's, and we hung out for a while. And then before he left, I kind of made him hug me. And it was very awkward. And I've been thinking about that over and over and over since then. So I'll leave you with that today. Have a wonderful day. Stay strong, and fucking toodles for Chris.